that is called query string. That will be our fourth state management technique. Aim will be same. We want to transfer data from one page to another page, but using what? Query string. Okay, so let's see how to do this process. Okay, so how would you do this? Open Visual Studio. So open Paintbrush. Working of QS. Queries are right. QRY STR. Okay. Now, here also we'll keep a heading. Working of query string. And this is our fourth state management technique. Yes. This is one page. Another page. So it's like two pages here. This is web server. And that is IIS Express. IIS Express. Here I have page1.aspx, page2.aspx. Two pages here. Now, here is the URL. And this is for second page. First page will be like this: http://localhost:/17872/page1.aspx. Okay, this is your URL of first page. Okay. Now here you have three things here. And what are those three things? ID, name, salary, submit button. 3. These are the text boxes. This is one text box. This is one text box. This is one text box. And this is your button that you named as submit button. Okay. Now, IDs I'll give IDs. TXT EMP ID. TXT EMP name. TXT EMP salary. EMP salary. These are the IDs of these three text boxes. Yes. ID of first text box. ID of second text box. ID of third text box. Okay. So indirectly, this is the response of first page when it is executed. This is the response. Okay. Now what will you do? When you click on submit button, when you click on submit button, okay, so this data you want to transfer now to page 2. Here, when you click on submit button, when you click on submit button, it should go to where now? Page 2, right? It goes to page 2. And in page 2, it will respond. This is request to page 2. Page 2 response. Yes. Request form submitted, response. Okay. Response. Now when you submit, what is the URL? What is the URL? URL will be http://localhost 17872 slash page1.aspx, page1.aspx, and after that, what do you need? You want to transfer your data. You want to transfer your data. And how would you make transfer of data? Question mark. Question mark. What do you want to have? EID variable equal to concatenate txt emp id dot text. EID is key, and that is name, and txt mpid dot text is value. Name value pair. Name value pair. What do you want next? Is it that only one value you want to send, or multiple values you want to send? Obviously, we are looking forward for what now? Multiple values, not for single value. Not for single value. So you have to now transfer second content. Second, I mean to say, like, one more content, right? And what is that content? I concatenate, again double quote, ampersand en equals to plus txt emp name dot text plus concatenate ampersand es equal to plus txt emp sal dot text. Yes, this is the key value pair. This is the key value pair. So here, in place of empid.text, you'll have 1001. In place of txt emp name.text, you'll have name. And in place of txt emp salary.text, you'll have some number. Yes. salary 38,990. Yes. After submission. Oh, sorry. This is not page 1. Page 2 you're submitting data. Oh, okay. Names allowed just. Which page you are submitting? Page 2. Page 2 dot ASPX. Yes. This is the data. Now you have to get that information. In page 2, you should get EMP ID 1001, EMP name, Sharif, salary. So I'll write E name instead of, I'll write here EMP code, E name, E salary, number 38990. And then annual salary, some value, some value. Yes. This is the data which you are going to get now. And these are all your labels. This is label. This is label. This is also. Yes. Data is submitted by page 1, received by page 2, and in page 2, values will be available in this format, and finally you will have. So what is it we have now? Yes. Answer. Through query string, get the values from URL. Through what I'm saying? Query string. Yes. Get the values from where I'm asking you to get the values from URL. And where do you want this process to happen? Obviously in this second page. That's it. Save. Now let's see an application. Exit. Acha, when you requested, sorry, we forgot that. This is received content. What did you request actually? Oh, we didn't mention. One second. What did you request? Now you write http colon slash slash localhost colon 17872 slash page2.aspx question mark eid equal to concatenate txt emp id dot text concatenate ampersand en is equal to plus txt emp name dot text concatenate ampersand es equal to plus txt emp sal dot text. Yes, this is what you actually have requested for. This is the content. This is the content which you have asked for. This is the content. When did you ask? Through request. through request. In submit button, you are going to specify this. That makes your control transfer from one page to other page. Like this, it is transferred like this. And finally, when it comes to page 2, it looks like this, where name, value, name, value, name, value, page will be available. Right. File new website. Website 22. Okay. Page 1. Chalo, right here. First, ASP colon label, run at server, text equal to emp id. Yes. Then ASP colon text box, run at server, text, sorry, id equal to txt emp id, txt emp id. Then break line, then exactly same way. Yes, here I am supposed to say like emp name, and here I say txt emp name. Third, emp salary, txt emp salary. Then ASP colon button, server, text equal to submit. Txt submit, btn submit plus. Yes, check your data. Looks like this. Okay, now what exactly you want to do? Whenever you click on a button, you want to transfer your data. You want to transfer data. Okay, then go to design window, double click on the button. Yes, submit click event is generated. Okay. Okay, so here in submit button, I write string EID or E code, ENO, employee number, is equal to txt emp id dot text string en equal to txt emp name dot text string es txt emp salary dot text. Yes, three values. Directly I can substitute in query string itself, but I placed it in this one, variables. Okay, response dot redirect tilde symbol slash page2 dot aspx question mark. Then you should say eid is equals to plus eno plus ampersand en equals to concatenate here EN, employee name, plus EN. Ampersand ESAL equal to concatenate ES semicolon. Yes. This is how data is submitted. What I said in when explaining is, instead of writing those variables, no, ENO, ENES, I have substituted while explaining MC. I have substituted text box values directly. I have substituted text box values directly. Okay. Instead of what? Instead of submitting data through text box IDs, and now I submitted data using variables which are found to be like local variables. Found to be what now? Local variables. Okay. Only we'll see what will happen. However, we have one more page to be added. Okay. Go to solution, explore. Right click on the project, add new item, web form, and I have to change. So this time I'll use a page called page2.aspx. We are going to specify. Yes, add it. I won't write code. I'm just showing you how query string looks like. Okay. Being in page 1, debug, start without debug. Application executed now. Now it will be on server. Server will return the output of page 1 response. Okay. I said no, we'll just give details. 1001 Sharif 38990 submit. Only URL you see. URL. I didn't ask you to check data. Obviously, we didn't write anything in page 2, but page 2 URL you see. EID 1001. E-name Sharif. ESAL value. Name value pairs are available in your URL. Okay, now interesting point is, what if I give my what do you call data in this format? Go back here. I'll give Ahmed Sharif. Submit away. See there, data. You see, I gave space. But what does it? What did you notice there? It is percentage 20, and then I got Sharif. I didn't get space there. We did not get space. Rather, we got what? This one. Okay. Shall we try with something else there? Okay, try. Underscore. Submit. Yeah, underscore as it is here. I'll just try to do Ahmad plus Sharif. Yes. Plus special character, no? You can find. Even plus is added. I did not plus. If I give plus, it accepted plus for us. So query string is containing what now? Name value pair, or what do you call key value pairs. An interesting thing that you can see here is key is also string, value is also string. Key value, both are of what? String. So this is one of the you can say like a technique among state management techniques to transfer data from one page to other page. Okay, what if I give in place of plus ampersand Ahmed and Sharif? Ampersand is there. So there's a reason we have few rules, especially when you submit your data through query string. And what is that rule? Ampersand you should not have. Should not have. Because ampersand is the one that will separate key value pairs in the URL. Now, if you feel that you need a space compulsory or you need a special character compulsory, then no, you have another alternate approach. Alternative approach. I explained this part in my introduction classes. What you have to do? Server.url encode. URL encode. Come back. Let's see now what will happen. Retrieval process. Page 2. First, create all labels. And according to picture, you have EMP code. Okay. Second, you have e-name. Then you have ESAD. Annual salary. Yes. And what do you need beside each? Yes, label. ASP colon label, run at server, ID equal to LBL EID. Then ASP colon label, run at server, ID LBL, name. Break line. ASP colon label, run at server, ID LBL ES, e-salary or SAL. Break line. Annual salary. ASP colon label, run at server, ID equal to LBL AN sal. Bas. 4 values. But you have to get the data. Direct you won't get. You have to get the values. So you have to open code behind file. Yes. Now you want to get data. String number equals to query string of Uh, what did I give here? Copy the same. Query string of EID. EID. Semicolon. What you have to write? String number is equal to request dot query string. Sorry, query string. Now you got EID. Yes. Then string name equal to request dot query string. What is the variable we have there? Key value I mean to say. EID is there. Acha, name, not only name, sorry. It should be name. Name. Here I should correct. Name. And after that, what do you need? Name. Then second, sal. Small letters, okay. Request dot query string dot. What is the variable there? Sal. Yeah. Sal. Same, huh? EID, name, sal. Yes. How to calculate now? I have to calculate annual salary here. So integer sal equal to int dot parse salary multiplied by 2. Yeah. Now assign LBL EID dot text equal to number. LBL name dot text equal to name. Name is it, and third one LBL esal dot text equal to esal. LBL ansal dot text equal to asal dot toString. Asal dot toString. Yes. This is the content. Now we will submit the data. If any mistakes, we'll correct later. Now page 1.aspx. Run the code. Yes, let's see how it goes. Ask me later. 1001 Sharif 1828982 submit. Yes, fine, everything calculated. Acha, I was talking about spaces also, right? Spaces. Okay. I say Ahmad space Sharif. No, it's working. It's working. Acha. Ahmad ampersand Sharif. This may not run. Yes. See, ampersand Sharif is it's gone. Then how to give them if ampersand is given in the name? Uh, 1 second, let me check here. Page 1.aspx. Employee name we were trying. Huh? So here I should write them. Here. What I should write? Server dot URL encode, then EL. Yes. Now let's see. How does it respond? Okay, close this. Page 1. Okay. 1001 Ahmed 8988. Oh, that's fine. Now what you do? Give Ahmed space Sharif. Submit. Okay, this is also being submitted. Now Ahmed ampersand Sharif. Wantedly I gave special character. Then also data is submitted. That is the specialty of URL encode. What are operators for? Ampersand we made it work now. Plus operator, concatenate. Concatenate was also working, might be. Try. Ahmed plus Sharif. Yeah, it's working. Question mark may be creating an issue. Ahmed question mark Sharif. Yeah, because of URL encode. URL encode is there, no? Because of this URL encode, even question mark was working for us. That's it. This is the content. According to picture, we have designed our application. Obviously, I'm not saying this is the best way. This is one way I'm saying. This is one more way where you can submit the data from one page to another page. But what's the problem in this process? Two major disadvantages we have. Two major disadvantages. Can you just try what are those two drawbacks? Can you try use chat panel? Major drawbacks. What major drawbacks we find? Usual basic stuff I'm asking. And did you get these many question marks in the output? I hope you may not. No. These many question marks you didn't get. It's all represented in the form of one key value pair. Complete. 1001. Then Sharif. Then some values. Submit. URL. Right click. Copy. Come back to this picture. Let me remove this and write our own copied content. Remove this. then paste the content. Whatever is there in that URL, exactly same thing. Okay, I pasted. Acha, so there is no question mark, even quotations are not there. Oh, okay. Yes. This is the way how data is received in destination page. Acha, there you write now. What did you submit? What did you submit? Submission is this statement using response.reader. Then this will be for what? Response dot redirect. Submission, data submission process. Yes, this is the way how data is getting submitted. Request receiving. Response has come in this format. And using query string, we retrieve the data. This is the best approach. But what happened here? Opaque. Okay. Mhm. Yes, that's it. Anything else you want to ask in this topic? Any other query? Are you clear why did I use the URL encode? Only encoding we do. Remember that place. Only encoding is our job. Decoding process is automatic. Decoding. Automatic decoding. Clear? Okay. Okay, Srinivas. Okay, that. Anand, are you clear of this part? Did you understand the code also? The way we have designed this code? This is this is, you can say, one of the ideal ways of submitting the data. And compulsory, it requires multiple pages. This is not like view state, and this is not like hidden field where we are going to manage the data. We are going to manage the state uh, uh, on a single page. No, we are doing for what? Multiple pages. Content transferred from page 1 to page 2. That's it. This is the top for query string. Okay. The next one, fifth management technique we have, that is for HTTP context, where we are going to use context object. We are going to copy what? Context object. Okay. So that tomorrow's class may explain, because that goes lengthy again. For tomorrow's class, I'll have complete one session for context object. Okay, I'll follow.